Battlefield. The franchise where chaos isn't a bug, but a feature. A place where helicopters explode before takeoff, teammates revive you just to watch you die again, and somehow it's still fun. But let's be honest, it hasn't been the same for a while. From launch day disasters to content droughts to AI proudly selling you half a game for a full price. Battlefield has been more like a war crime than a war game.
What? It's not Battlefield. It's Hoverfield 2040 Hovercraft.
But now, Battlefield 6 is on the horizon. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it might actually bring back the golden era. The era of Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. And those late night metro matches where you cry tears of joy and probably rage. So what's different this time? Why are longtime fans, including me, cautiously peeking out from our bunkers of disappointment? Because for once, it feels like DICE is listening. Not the investors, not the TikTok trends, but the actual Battlefield community. They've taken a look at the carnage left by 2024, and instead of doubling down on bad decisions, they seem to be pulling a full Battlefield detox. We are getting a modern day setting with real guns, real tanks, and real gear, a return to class-based gameplay, no more cartoonish specialists with passive abilities and cringy voice lines, a renewed focus on team play, squad coordination, and purposeful map designs, and destruction that's not just cosmetic, but actual tactical, you know, like Battlefield used to be. And that's the key. This isn't about reinventing the wheel. This is about fixing a flat tire and getting back on the damn road. Now let's hop into this nostalgia track for a minute. The year is 2002, you're using Windows XP, your speakers are crackling, and your friend just kamikazed a plane into a battleship while yelling through a $20 headset. Battlefield 1942 wasn't just a shooter, it was the birth of a sandbox warfare in multiplayer. Then came Battlefield 2, modern combat, commander, squad, teamwork, dolphin diving. It was chaotic, tactical, and a little broken, it's just like the best Battlefield games. And then the Bad Company era. Now, Bad Company 1 and 2 were like Battlefield teenage years. They had attitude, snappy dialogue, and destruction physics that were actually revolutionary. Then we hit the peak. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. This was for me the golden age. Caspian Border, Operation Metro, Siege of Shanghai, you remember it. Everything exploded, snipers everywhere, jets were doing flybys you never even saw coming. It was chaos but with a structure, a kind of orchestrated madness. Battlefield was Battlefield, and then Battlefield had an identity crisis.
270 SWAT team, move in.
Battlefield Hardline come out and ask what if Battlefield was about the police, and well, why? It had ideas and it had potential, but it wasn't really what fans were looking for. Then came Battlefield 1. This was a high point again. Stunning visuals, brutal World War I setting, horses running at tanks, zeppelins crashing into windmills. It was a little bit slower but dramatic and cinematic and had one of the best atmospheres I've ever seen in a Battlefield. Then Battlefield 5 came along and well, the marketing said immersive World War II shooter, but we got felt like a rushed mess with unfinished features, historical confusion, and live service plans that, well, they never lived. And then it came the real disaster. Battlefield 2042. You remember the trailers, epic music, big explosions, nostalgia bait. And we were hyped, but then it launched. No campaign, no scoreboard, no classes, no voice chat. Specialists who looked like they came from Overwatch fan mode. And don't forget the bugs. Vehicles floating into space, hovercrafts climbing walls, hit registration so bad it felt like your bullets were politely asking enemies to die.
I'm sorry, I don't play video games that lie to me, you know? I mean, I just don't.
2042 wasn't a game, it was a $70 beta test with cosmetics. And the community, they snapped. And for a good reason. Reddit went nuclear, Steam reviews plummeted, even hardcore fans gave up. 2042 became a meme, but not an actual fun meme, the kind you bring up at therapy. So now, it's 2025. The bar is kinda low, like waist deep in the ground low, and yet, Battlefield 6 looks promising. And I know, we've been hurt before, but let's look at what DICE is doing right this time. Modern setting, back to real-world conflicts, enforced, Abrams tanks, drones, war. Not hovercrafts with lightning storms. A class-based gameplay, assault, support, engineer, and recon, each with distinct gadgets, tools, and actual tactical roles. And of course, no specialist. No, I'm Irish and I have a wall nonsense. Just soldiers, gears, guns, done. And destruction is back, not just set-piece buildings, but full-on structural collapse. A blowhole in a wall, level a bridge, shape the battlefield yourself. Smaller and smarter maps. No more 1 kilometer hikes to get to shoot by a sniper hiding in a bush. We're all talking infantry roles, vehicle zones, airspace, all with intentional design. And dedicated server browsers, more reliable netcode, and launch day polish is being promised. Yes, promised. So, grains of salt, people. And the trailers, they feel right. They sound right. They remind me and a lot of other fans what made Battlefield great in the first place. Now, look, we've been here before. Trailers lie. Dev updates spin, and AI has a track record of, let's say, ambitious failures. So yeah, I'm keeping my expectations in check. This could still crash and burn on launch like a helicopter piloted by level 1. But here's the thing, Battlefield fans are easy to please. We don't need gimmicks. We don't want tornadoes, we don't want specialists or pre-staged systems or unnecessary battle passes. We just want guns that feel great, maps that feel alive, squads that feel like they actually do something, and the freedom to slap a C4 on a quad bike and load it into enemy armor like a modern artist. That's it. Give us that, and we'll show up. We'll squad up and we'll clip our explosions and scream to the mic like it's 2013 all over again. So, will Battlefield 6 finally be the redemption arc we've been waiting for? Will it drag this franchise out of the crater it face planted into? Well, honestly, it could. It really actually could, but it's all about the launch. If DICE gets this right, if they deliver even 80% of what's being teased, then Battlefield might just matter again. But if not, then hey, it's back to Battlefield servers and therapy. So what do you think? Are you ready to give this franchise one last shot, or are you done being with the beta tester for AI's early access dreams? So drop a comment below, a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. And well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you soon, random internet brother.